this tilted, but we need it upright. So I feel like we need something based underneath. Nah, let's go back to how it was. There's two sides to making eggs. So you know how you do fried up eggs. Yeah, you got your oil and then you cook it and then you baste the oil on the egg. Yeah, and if you pour some water around the side and then put a lid on it, just for like maybe 20 seconds max, it kind of steams with the water and then it kind of cooks the outside, so it's still runny in the middle.
Isn't that poached eggs? What does eggs have to do with the tattoos?
I mean, eggs are nice though. Welcome back to another episode of Ricepod. We are back for week number 3. I mean, to be fair, we have not been releasing it in weekly basis. Just welcome back to episode 3 instead.
All right, y'all. So this topic is going to be about tattoos. You know, us Asian people, we love our tattoos. So as you probably noticed, we both have quite a few. He's quite new into the game, actually. This has been a 10-year project. But he's quite new to the game, barely a year. And
yeah, I mean, I literally came back last week from having my tattoo done from my coloring my shoulder.
Look, it started flaking right now.
I mean, you can't see it, but
scabbed out here, right here.
And it hurts. It's scabbed out hard. It's like a raised bump. Like I go over it. If I try to peel that, it just rips off the skin.
It healed hella well though.
And no, the rest is healed fine, but it's always this area here inside where the elbow bends that doesn't heal properly. Like it scabs out hard. And it's not nice.
Wait, let's hear elbow one. No, the behind it. Oh, that must have killed you. This was my worst pain.
This bit is so bad. Okay. Since we're talking about the pain of the tattoos, yeah, the worst type of pain. So literally, because I had my tattoo appointment the other week, as he was doing like the shoulder bit, so it's where the bone part is of my tattoo is, he was coloring, he was drilling my shoulder. My arms were just like this, and I was like this. I wasn't showing it, but I was like in my head, like, please relax. I can't do it. And then he's just looking at me, and he sees my face like, fuck. And then I'm shivering. I'm shivering because it's cold. I don't know. He didn't want to put heat on. I understand why he didn't want to put heat on. And he was just going in, and I was like this. And then towards the end, when he was doing the inside where the biceps is, he was doing it, and I felt it on my pecs, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I was trying to move my way away from him, even though it doesn't make a difference. But mentally, I was moving my whole body away from him, and he kept pulling me in. Like, he didn't come closer, and I was like, shit, I'm coming closer, and he's just doing it, and it was hurting. So I had to stop my session. I haven't finished. It's not finished yet. Technically, it's finished but not finished.
No, well, laddie, the one in the inner bicep that kind of hurts because it's kind of soft and tender there. But definitely the divot here. Oh my God, you've got a whole shading going on there.
It's not that crazy with shading though.
I don't know. Mine was all linear here. And when I tell you it's painful, this was a 5-minute job, this one. And bro, when I tell you the pain for that was insane. But everywhere else was fine though. I didn't really
No, there's some parts that were not. There's some parts I was like, you know, I could handle it. This is all right. You know, I could do this for like another 2 hours, 3 hours. And then there's some parts that like, man, please, man, stop, man, don't do this no more. And I was like, he keeps going. Then it's the worst bit he does is like, you know, when you clean it, he cleans it.
Every time he wipes it.
And it's like, I was like, oh shit. But the worst is it's the dry rub ones.
I not feel
the dry rub was like
the pain for me. So my pain tolerance is pretty high, but the pain for me is when he has to wipe it. And when he wipes it dry,
it's like sandpaper rubbing on my skin. And I'm just like, at one point I was like, relax a little bit. He's like, yeah, sorry, my bad. I was like, yeah, please, man. It's too much right now. But my arms are just like shit. And plus, because it's colder, you're more susceptible to pain as well too, because your body's trying to like keep warm, but I have no blood flowing through me because I'm not moving. I'm in the chair the whole time, and he's just doing it. I was like,
how many hours is that? What was your longest session in one sitting?
I think we did 8 hours. We did 8 hours in one sitting. And I was to finish the forearm of my tattoo because he wanted to get out of the way, like just finish all the shading parts.
Yours is a lot darker than mine, so I can see why yours hurt more. Yeah, so mine's like a light gray work. Compared to your one, it's pretty dark.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna just throw my tattoo images on the screen, yeah. But I want everyone to guess because we were talking about anime the last episode. So my whole arm is based on anime. So I want people to guess what kind of anime we got on my tattoo. So let's go first with the forearm, my forearm side, yeah? I guess this one. And then I got the inside of it as well, which is a nice kunai knife, dagger. Now, you can't see it here, but I'll put a picture. It'll be my shoulder out part. I want you to tell me what this is and who the characters are. And then inside part, which is there's one character I feel like a lot of people won't know who it is, but you got the main guys here too. You'll see that I'll pop it more close of view so you can have a look. Otherwise, you could zoom in if you want. Now, Nikko is going to show you his arm, and we'll just pop up the images so I close up of view so you can see the type of shading, the line work and stuff as well. Because
All right. So, like I said, mine's been a 10-year project. I had my first tattoo when I was 17. I'm sorry, mom and dad. Now, mine's not all anime, so I'll just show you pop-ups of what I have on my sleeve.
like more close-up view so you can just appreciate. Some people will appreciate tattoos on people's bodies. Some people hate
Now,
it.
I do have some
Inshallah.
anime, like I said. So, my inner bicep, pop the image here. Take a guess who that is. I do have one on my shoulder as well. Yeah, we have the same one on our shoulder, actually.
Oh, do we? Nah, Matt. Yeah, we do have the same character. I mean, to be fair, I'm the one who recommended you the one. That
You
one as
did,
well
you
last
did.
time.
I won't lie to you.
Yeah. I forgot you got that character on your arm as well too. Honestly, I actually forgot. It was like what I recommended you in
This was-
April. In April, pretty much in April, I told you about it.
Tell me if you know what this anime is over here. Yeah, I got one on my calf as well. I'll place a picture there. Take a guess. That was a collab. So I got the idea from him because he likes to collab his two characters together. So I incorporated that with me. So guess the two characters I used.
Sweet. On that topic, since we specifically went for specific designs on our arm because tattoos stay on your skin for life, what would be the worst tattoo or outcome to have on your skin? Like honestly, any type of name. But to be fair, there's reasoning behind it so too. But like just someone else's name, like the love of your life,
Let's be a generic, yeah. So
that or like or
if you put your lover's name, I refuse to put my significant other's name, even if we're married, because I just feel like it's cursed. I think you're just cursed to break up. Once you've got it embedded in you forever, it's just no. If it's a name of your loved one, say your parent, someone you've lost, or your child, I think that's acceptable. That's fine. For me, your tattoo doesn't need to have meaning, significant like meaning, If you like it, you like it. That's it, really. That's fine. But if we're talking like bad tattoos, the one that I just can't get my head around and I just can't help but judge is they do the blackout tattoos.
I understand you.
The black, like,
it's just fully covering your skin.
I don't understand it. Like, what's the aesthetic to it? Like, it's all blacked out. Like, you are in you're severe pain because like you're just whole shading.
But there's no.
I don't understand the aesthetic.
Yeah, there's no aesthetic to it. It's just a colored skin. Like you're coloring your skin, but what's the purpose behind having it a different? If it's to do with the design, like oh yeah, there's like you're doing a dragon design, the tail part's long, so you're gonna color it long.
Yeah, but that's different though.
But
That's
this is just
colored
fully
wrong.
blocked. It's a blocked out color, like a
That's
blocked
what I'm
out.
saying. Like they have the whole forearm, just their forearm blacked out. Like I don't understand the
Concept behind
The
it. Like, it
concept.
doesn't make sense.
like. I don't know if you guys know if you have one. Listen, like we're not judging.
No, I'm judging, man. I don't understand why. Like, there's no appeal to it. It's just coloring
Okay,
your
like,
skin.
if
Get
you
some Sharpies and color that
If you
shit.
do have one, like let us know. Like, what is the aesthetic rate? Does it have significant meaning? Because I don't know. I look at it and I'm saying, I just can't help but sigh. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for him either.
There
It's
is
just
one that's very interesting. It's the I don't know if there's a meaning behind it. You know the ones that have like
the black band.
black band and then they have
Yeah,
more black
I
band.
won't lie to you. I kind of want one of those.
No, but I thought it. I don't know, for some reason I thought it either meant your kill count or your body count or you being gay.
I think I'm basing off this Demon Slayer. Like Akusa.
Ah, okay.
It's one of those every time he got
kill. Yeah,
yeah.
kill. So he just grew up and grew up and grew up.
and it just kept growing. That's why he got so many of them. I don't know what that means either, but I don't want to get a tattoo that I don't know the meaning of. That might be slightly offensive, but I kind of like those tattoos, and I was always thinking, well, maybe I want one here, But we'll save this topic about future tattoos in a bit. So let's talk about like the worst scenarios of getting the tattoos. Ones that you will get and regret in the future. So
I mean, there's so much regrets when you're drunk when you're doing it because it's like on a whim. In the worst place, I mean, having it on your ass is representative of tramp stamp because like someone's marked their territory on you, like, and you're not aware of it. That's why we call it a tramp stamp. That you don't know what you're getting, and you're half drunk. It's funny at the time because you're like, yeah, look, he's doing it on the whim, look, he's getting it done, look, it's part of the boys or the girls, and then you realize it, and then you really say like, oh, why did I get this? And the worst thing is, when you have a tattoo, trying to remove it is 10 times worse the pain and effort and money to get it off. So, because I got my arm tattoo, I don't regret it. the price wise hits differently, but there's no regret to it because I specifically found the artist I wanted to. But whereas when you're drunk, you don't know what you're doing, you want to get tattooed on a woman, you regret it, like that's gonna be with you for life.
I don't have any tattoos that I got that I regret or when I was drunk, thankfully. I do have a tattoo that I got when I was 17 when I was in a holiday in Lanzarote.
Lanzarote, everyone goes Lanzarote, but that's a wild time in Lanzarote.
I was 17 years old and they let me get a tattoo. So
to be fair, on holiday, I think they allow you even if you're
I don't
six.
think they care because once you give them money, they know.
They're just like, yeah, cool. Just sign the documentations and
guys, it was a legit studio, by the way. It was clean, it was sterile and everything. It wasn't like some
no back alley thing. No. Tattoos have a license, so they have to do it a certain way. But age-wise, if you sign documentation, you're good to go.
So like at least my one, I can say like I actually every single one of these, except for the fairy tale one over here, every single one of these I had a hand on designing myself. So at least everything here is in some way an original design. So that's something I am proud of. Because I didn't want to find a tattoo from Pinterest, and get it tattooed on me, That's fine for people. That's fine, I'm not judging. But for me, I wanted it to be all original. So
it's like a unique twist you want it. You like that character, but I want my artist I chose to have their style
incorporate to me.
Or I put my own style to it and then they just draw it for me, then it's mine. But I'm also referencing the design I actually want for someone else.
Like I said, so me and him, we have, if you already figure out who the character is, we have basically the same character on our shoulder, right? But for me, I went more for like a realism/tribal art.
So we'll put it up here, the comparison with the same characters, but they're different styles, but they also look nice too. So it's like people can have the same characters, but different styles because the artists have their own way of the designing stuff. Or you direct them in a way of, I want it more like this and I have a bit of this in there, which makes it better too.
So like, since we have tattoos, people always say, they compliment it, and they're always, I don't know if you get it, they're like, oh, I've always wanted a tattoo, but I never know, I'm not sure what to get.
It's the same thing. They're like, oh, I love tattoos on people, but I wouldn't get it myself.
Yeah, because I'm not sure.
I'm indecisive. I don't know what to get. To be fair, I was too. I was like, and then like, you got to think about it because it's only with you for forever. And if you want more, you get more everywhere. And I'm stuck with finishing just the arm and that's it, I'm good.
Well, no, actually, I've been, like I said, I've been getting tattooed for like whole 10 years.
You're about to join the Japanese Yakuza, right?
No, but I've been like, people say like, yeah, I can see why tattoos are addictive and stuff, but I've been pretty, what you call that?
Tamed about it.
Disciplined about my tattoos. All my tattoos are on the left side of my body. Like, it's just something, I want my whole right side clear. It's my good boy side, and my left side could be my bad boy side.
But it depends it's also a location where you put your tattoos because it also affects the job as well, or job applications too.
That's true.
If you have like round, like proper deep one on your neck, or on your hands.
To be fair, I think it's great that these days is a lot more socially acceptable having those tattoos, because I've seen doctors. I've seen doctors and nurses with full on neck tattoos.
I haven't seen one.
No, I have, and like maybe not like super like professional settings. I don't know, maybe in an office or something. But
offices, I can see it. But depends on the client. It depends how high up in the position as well, too.
But I've definitely seen nurses and doctors with tattoos on their hands and on their neck. So respect to today's society that it's been socially more acceptable. The only reason why I did my tattoo like this back then, when I had to cut off here, so when I wore long sleeves, if I needed to, I could cover this up so it's not seen. I don't have anywhere on my hands or my front neck. I do have one on my back of my neck, but it's just a script writing, and you can barely see it because I usually have my hair is pretty long, so it covers up. I don't know. I
don't feel I could do neck.
Personally, I wouldn't get neck one.
It just feels.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one on the side of my neck.
Because someone I just met recently, they have a neck tattoo, but they're in the process of removing that neck tattoo because they regret that decision.
Same person we work with.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. They regret that too, and how much painful that is to take that off on the neck as well. they're going through like multiple sessions and they have to do like batch, like bit by bit to get it off.
You
It's like
imagine the
layers.
pain. They said that the pain of a tattoo is painful, but you imagine just getting lasered again now.
Constantly laser.
Listen, guys, I know there's plenty of people out there who wants tattoos, and if you want my advice for it, your tattoo doesn't need to be super meaningful. If it's something that you like and love, go get it, right? Just make sure it's something that you won't regret, and try be smart of where you place it. That's my 2 advice for you.
But it's a personal one as well. It's for you, not for someone else. If so, like, let's say you like someone, they're like, I like someone with tattoos, and then you, this is just a scenario. You like that person, you're like, oh, let me get a tattoo for that, and then you realize, oh, they don't like me anymore. Oh, I got a tattoo now for no reason. You gotta do it for yourself at this point.
Bro, I think you got yours in a good time of getting tattoos, because now every tattoo is like a big craze right now. You know, everyone.
I got a good time, not price wise though. Price wise though,
no.
I ain't gonna explain the
We'll
price.
talk
But
about that more later.
hell no, I'm not talking about that one. But it's an investment, and I spent
It is an
good on
Guys,
it.
let's think about it this way, right? You pay for a cheap tattoo. You pay for what you get, right? You cheap out on a tattoo. Don't expect it to be a super high quality tattoo.
But sometimes it's like you buy this high expensive steak, and you buy this like good like steak but lower price. But sometimes the lower price one seems decent, but you have to see what that work is, like who's doing it. It's like basically the chef behind it, how good he is, how many experiences,
Yes.
years of
so
experience he has.
Here's a little thing. So most of my tattoos was done in the motherland, in the Philippines, right? Prices there is a lot significantly lower, but the quality is still top tier. So for me, for the price range I paid for back home in Philippines is considered high. But since we grew up in the West, so it's kind of considered low here.
Yeah,
It's in price range.
pricing's like
So I mean, like I guess
5 times more here than over there.
exactly.
But then you got to pay for the flight to get over there to get there.
So I guess it kind of works out, you know. I pay for the flight ticket and stuff like that to there, so I guess it kind of works out. But at least I get a holiday out of it, you know.
To be honest, it's like people who go to Turkey for hair transplant because they know Turkey is verified, and it's still cheaper to get there than doing it in their own country too.
No, bro. No, I heard a story. My mom told me this. Now I'm never going to Turkey again because
Oh,
she knows someone, a friend. She went to Turkey,
she
Right.
went to Turkey.
and I don't know what happened, but she passed out and she woke up in a hospital. Right? They said they treated her and it's fine. Many months later, she felt sick while she went back home. So here in the UK, she felt sick. She went into hospital, and then they said, "I didn't realize that you only had one kidney."
Oh, they took a kidney away from
They
her.
took her kidney. And when they tried to track it down, like where it happened, clinic didn't exist, no medical workers happened or anything.
This is why you have to have someone else with you there who's
Bro.
sober. I'm not doing that solo. I'm gonna have someone with. I got my squad, my boys with
Can you
me.
imagine that?
No way I'm going somewhere without someone else there with me. We're fighting. I'm fighting people. I don't care if I'm drifting. I saw a video. This is a guy who's it's on, I think it was on TikTok or something. He was going for surgery for, I don't know what it was for. And they gave him anesthesia. So he's like drifting, yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, you're here for your penis removal treatment. And he went, what? No, I'm not here for that. No, I'm here. I thought I'm here for my hair. No, not this. He just came drifting like trying to fight like his the sleep paralysis. Like, nah, no, I'm not doing this. I'm getting me out of here. That was funny. That was so funny. Too.
It was a prank like that, and I don't mind it, but
No, what he came for the wrong surgery. That's all it is. But the tattoos I like. Oh no, we talk about tattoos we like seen on other people.
yeah.
The on girls, yeah. It's like on their back or that on that spine, yeah. Red or like lilies and everything. Just like that little back piece or like dragon style, like.
Dragon tattoos on a girl, especially when it goes like in the back and like.
But not like shaded though, not fully shaded, but the line work.
like
There's
the
that-
line work.
Oh, there's an artist. Let me if I could find it. There's an artist. Her tattoo is.
I like tattoos on girls too. My girlfriend has a few. Yeah, so she has a few. She has a back piece, a few small ones here and there. But tattoos on girls, hot.
This. I mean, we could probably like we'll cut out a bit. We'll just show you like a design of like where it's.
To like describe it, it's basically one of those dragons one, but it kind of like travels the whole arm. You know, it swirls around. Yeah, no, that's hot. I won't lie to you.
And maybe like
Thigh tattoos.
our thigh. That's also quite nice. I believe. I'm not. This is so hard to decide. I have to see them. When I see them, I'm like, damn, that's a good tattoo, or that's a oh my god, that tattoo. You do you know you like it, but it's not the same.
I think tattoos these days are so socially acceptable, you know, and like it's, you know, if it's done right, trust me, it's gonna look fire. You're gonna look hot.
I don't know how I sat on the chair for like 8 hours. So I don't even know. Someone told me, how did you find sitting on the chair the whole time doing your tattoo? I was like, because they know how I can't sit still. I didn't even know how I did. Sometimes I just blank out what I'm doing. I just gave him I gave him my arm and I just had my music in. I was just like,
yeah, no, like my longest session was an 11-hour session. It was my koi fish over here, my bicep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. It's that vibration of the gun. It's just white noise to me, and it kind of just lulls me to sleep. And
nah, I couldn't, because there's some person when they was like, no man, like I'm twitching a bit.
Again, when people ask, did it hurt? Every single person has different pain tolerance. Because like, for example, I said for my forearm when he was trying to get it, I said this one didn't hurt at all, but it actually hurt for him.
No, it was hurting more up to here because it's kind of up the here, where the elbow bends, that hurts, and then the wrist. My God.
Yeah, so I have one on my wrist too, a full-on rose on my wrist. That didn't really hurt for me. But
no, I'm talking about the bone bit here on your wrist.
Look here, see, it's all shaded.
Shit, man, that shit hurt me because I was feeling it and I was like,
and like I said, with the elbow one, so I have an elbow one too, or around it. A lot of people said getting a tattoo around the elbow, it like hurts like crazy. For me, I didn't even feel a thing. So like I said, everyone's pain tolerance is different. So to answer your question, if tattoos are painful, well, it doesn't tickle, does it? So just keep it in mind, okay?
Like a scratch cat, scratching you this whole time, like
if anything, I think the healing process hurts more. It just feels like a really bad sunburn. You know, after when you got it, when it's fresh.
It didn't feel like that, dude. Really? Oh no, what do you mean? Oh, when you touch it,
like yeah, and then it's like right after, like it's done.
Oh yeah, no, because I was trying to put my hoodie on.
That's
I was
the
like
worst
this.
Part. If anything, yeah, because usually I would have to drive home or something. And like you go through your function, man. You go gym and stuff. You're stupid.
No, I went gym 5 days after my tattoo point, which was this week. I actually had my tattoo point this week. Actually, it was Monday now. So actually, last Monday, I had my tattoo point, and then I went to the gym on Sunday. But I also had my tattoo, and then I played football. Then I ended up getting a blister because the second skin on my t-shirt was rubbing it, so they caused a blister. Thankfully, it wasn't even on the tattoo. It was on the outside of the tattoo where there was no tattoo there in the first place. But the blister, but I got worried. I was like, damn, man, I messed up, man. I played football and I got this 2 spots. I don't know what it is. Let me Google it. Let me chat GPT. Like, what is this? What is this? I was going down a rabbit hole, like, there's no pain, it's not warm, but I don't feel ill, but it looks weird. Let me try to figure out what it is. And then I went to the GP, but then it ended up being a blister because went down, and then I was like, okay, now I'm safe now. But the doctor also said, yeah, it's pretty much a blister caused by the friction. I was like, thank God.
So, guys, like, take the healing process seriously. That's another big advice for you guys, all right? There's no point, if you don't take that seriously, you just wasted a lot of money, because the healing process is very important. And don't forget, it's an open wound. So if it gets dirty and stuff, it can get infected. And once infection happens, I
haven't seen affected. Google-wise, yes, I have. But in terms of in person, no. I should ask people.
I've seen one before, and it looked like really bad.
But how do you get to that?
Because it gets dirty. So
because when you wrap it up here first hour, then it spoozes out. Cool, you clean it.
But the thing is that once you unwrap it too, it's still like it's still
I left mine
open wound.
No, because basically I had mine wrapped. He said keep it for an hour until I get home. Which I got home. I took it off, gave it a quick washed out, pat it dry. I left it to air breathe for the next 3 days.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't fully heal like straight away. Like it's still technically an open wound for like a few days. That's what they told me. And if you get something dirty on it, like it's gonna go into your body, into your system. So that's why I feel
like when people get to that point where it's infected, I feel like they've done something even worse. Like they touched something or something touched them.
That definitely is.
Because I don't think I had that issue, because I was where I work, I touch a lot of stuff, but I didn't see anything getting infected.
No, thankfully, no. Mine's never been infected. It all healed very nicely. And like for a tattoo, most of these tattoos are at least over 6 years old. The most oldest one is this one, is like 10 years old. I think it's looking pretty good. Lotion, guys, lotion. You want a tattoo to last a long time? Lotion up.
And that's a pain and a half. You're going to get like more tattoos in the future now. Because I'm literally just only going back to shade a few more bits.
Yeah.
There's a few bits. So technically my tattoo is like 80% done. There's still 20% left, which is just coloring certain parts to make it stand out more.
So after your arm,
So once I have it fully done, then I could show you the new version of it with it popping out. I think it's got to be popping.
do you plan getting more tattoos? Like other than finishing your arm?
No, I think I've been stubborn enough to just only have the one arm. It's a weird thing. It's like, you know how you go to school and you do the one strap backpack thing? It's like this tattoo. I just want a one arm tattoo and that's it. I'll call it.
You know what the funny thing is, right? When you guys tattoo, it was only a half sleeve, and he was so dead set saying he's just gonna get the half sleeve.
No, I think I think inside I wanted the full sleeve, but after the pain for the first time, I was like, I don't know if I want to tolerate this anymore because it's almost like the inside of the bicep hurts too much. Like you're not gonna handle it. I'm like, oh no, I don't know. And then I just went, yo, I called my guys like, yo, book me an appointment, please.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change my life. Just book me an appointment, get it done, and get it over with. And I'm now here. I've got it mostly done and over with.
So like, are you like fully set? You're never gonna get a tattoo?
Nah, no more.
Or you're gonna keep it like open-minded, like maybe in a future?
No.
Really?
I don't think I want to get any more anywhere else. There's nowhere else I would like it to be. I think I just wanted it on that one arm with the designs. So yeah, there's always gonna be more anime or more designs I would love to have. But I will just now appreciate now I see on other people. Now I have it myself. No, actually, talk about what we said earlier about you get compliments a lot. Like, so I recently got a compliment on my tattoo, and people will know who this is. Rita Ora and Taki Waititi are flying out of the airport, and then airport. There's so many people, millions of people coming through. And I saw them, and I said hello. Any celebrity you want to go say hello? I said hi, and then she started talking to me, and then she looked at my arm, and she went, "Is that an anime?" And I looked up like, "You what?" I said, "Come again." And she's like, "Anime." I was like, "You what?" I was like, "You watch anime?" She's like, "Yes."
Like I said in the last episode, man, like anime is such a mainstream thing now.
And then she started telling me which anime was on my arm, and I was taken aback, and I was flabbergasted. I was like, "Damn, did you know your anime?" She's like, "I love anime." I was like, "Rah." And she's trying to bring Taki Waititi, like, come, look at his arm. Like, it's so sick right now. Like, look at the design and everything. And I was like, that's the biggest compliment I could have in my life. Like, if someone tells me I'm Butters or ugly, Butters is like ugly term in UK. I don't care. I got complimented by someone famous. Like, I'll take that to heart. It's like, if I saw Messi, he's like, "Oh yeah, you got quite good football skills." I'm taking that forever. I'm glowing that every day. I'm like, "Yo, Messi told me I'm a sick football player."
Guys, like if you're a guy, like any compliment that someone gives you is stuck to you forever.
It stays with you.
It stays with you.
Everyone knows.
Like I said, man, tattoos change your life. Guys, how I got my girlfriend interested in me, how she became first attracted to me from sight, was my tattoos.
Yeah, it would have been his height. Man.
Yo, chill. Chill.
That's why he got the tattoo. That's why we got tattoos.
I'm Filipino, all right? I'm a solid 5'7". Chill. That's tall enough for a Filipino, man. God, it don't even mean tall. My girl's like 5'3", right? I was like, you don't need to. Most Asian girls are short anyway, so it's fine. But no, tattoos is a cheat code. My girl probably would have never noticed me if I didn't have a tattoo. She said the first thing that caught her eye was my sleeve. So, guys, if you're single and you want a girl, go get a tattoo.
It's 50-50. You just work out hard enough, change how you look before, and change your mindset. And then you end up getting that confidence. We're still going through that phase.
Guys,
not him, but we're still going through that phase at the moment.
Confidence, man. Confidence is key. Like, do everything that makes you happy. Okay? Like, anything. I always go for this philosophy. Like, when I look good, I feel good. So, take that into consideration.
It's like how guys, when we get that fresh haircut, when we get that fresh haircut, we're like, we could take on the world. We could take on anything. Look at that. You see that fade there. You don't even say it, but you say it in your head, you see that fade I got right there. It's fresh, brand new. How does it look?
The compliments that you get was like, "Oh, did you just get a haircut?" It's like, it's nice. So like, right, the like the high that you get from it, it's kind of like this tattoo, except every time it's looking fresh and everyone else is gonna look.
Because it's like people nowadays, like the amount of jewelry people put, like the amount of rings, the bracelets, the necklace, the earring piercings, like. And it's just becoming more aesthetic, like having extra stuff to make it you don't seem so boring.
It just builds character, like everyone has their own style and everyone has their own taste. But I like it how in today's world everyone has their own unique style, and it's nice, like it's funny because in such a very judgmental world, at the same time, like a lot of things are more socially acceptable. You know, so many people are just very judgmental, right? And especially today's.
We judge everything, man.
But like
Everything.
at the same time, though, a lot of things is socially acceptable too. You know, tattoos back then definitely wasn't. When I was still young,
You get put into that stereotype,
Circle,
like
yeah.
it's a circle, like, oh, you have a tattoo. Wow, that guy is a bad guy.
well, like, imagine
Oh,
I had like a half sleeve by the time I was 18, 19, and the looks that these aunties and uncles were giving me, bro. Like Filipino ones, Asian ones, but they thought I was some like.
To be fair, how did your parents take it when they saw you get your tattoo?
So I hid my tattoo
For how long?
for
though?
6 months.
For 6 months,
For a
okay.
whole- maybe more, because I had a small one when I was 17 when I went on holiday, and that barely noticed. You can barely notice it, so they didn't really notice it. It wasn't until I went to university, my first year in university, that's when it started building up. Of course, I was barely home, so like they wouldn't really see it. But every time I did go home, I was wearing like a long sleeve. But then like when summertime rolled around, it was impossible for me to hide it. So I literally just ripped out the band-aid and went home. Bear in mind, guys, these are your stereotypical Asian parents, right? Strict as hell. So I said, fuck it. You know what? Let me just get in trouble this one time and then whatever. I go home. They were like, what the hell? Yeah, I got scolded, but eventually,
No, they took out that slipper. They took out that bamboo stick. Like, what are you? Why am I putting a Jamaican accent? I can't do the Asian accent. Just goggle straight to Jamaican. But like, they just take out and start getting beatings. Like,
no, real. Yeah, they were mad, but eventually, they kind of just got over it and accepted it. Eventually, they were even looking like, all right, what is this? You know, they're looking. It's like, oh, it was my grandma is the one that I had to. That was more terrifying. Showing my grandma, that was the more terrifying one. My parents was one thing, but my grandma, oh God. After that, it was fine. I got more and more tattoos, and yes, I will get more tattoos in the future. I'm not gonna be covered head to toe. Like I said, I only want some on my left side, so I'm gonna like have like a half sleeve on my leg, which I'm already starting. My girlfriend's not gonna be so thrilled about it. She doesn't want me to get more tattoos.
you don't need any more.
She said I look like a fuckboy, but I like tattoos. I love art, so. I always said it's just gonna be my leg, half of my leg, and a back piece. That's it. I don't want any here. Well, I do have one here, a small one here, but I don't want anything here. I'm definitely not gonna get any on my right arm. So my right arm will stay
Because the
clean.
back tattoo will take a while because this guy is doing his back tattoo with my artist. They haven't even finished it.
Multiple sessions. So my plan is when I do get it back home, I'm just gonna book 2-3 days out. 2-3 days straight.
Oh, straight. Oh, no, that's gonna be hard. That pain is gonna be hurt. That pain is gonna be painful because your skin is already red as hell.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna book 2 days straight, 2-3 days, whatever length it takes. I have been working on something, exchanging to my tattoos. Shout out Ace.
But listen, not because I saw a guy. He was getting so in that studio I went to. He was getting his arm done. He came back the next day, but his arms was still so sensitive, red and sore. As he was getting, I was like, damn, that's gonna hurt.
Listen, this is
That's how you get infected, the open wound type thing.
No. Okay, this is more sterile. Okay, I'll take guys. If you are getting a tattoo, please.
I'm gonna see warts on his back and everything. Like, guys, they went wrong. We went sideways.
Please make sure that do your research and the tattoo studio or artist you're going to is like credible, safe. You know, they're practicing a very hygienic environment. So
that's what I was saying when you said, "Oh, I want to get towards the end of my trip." I was like, "No, you're doing it wrong. You have to do it at the beginning of your trip."
Well, the thing is now they have the second skin. So if I was thinking,
but-
if I was to fly out when I have the second skin on, I think I'll be fine.
Nah, but that's because you're on the chair. You're like back's rest on.
Yeah, I know.
Gets sweaty and
It's
everything.
gonna be
there.
so uncomfortable.
Nah, see, that's why I said it's better to do it at the beginning because like you can take the second skin off, then you can have someone to help moisturize it. And when you get, and plus you're not moving, but you're just resting on
It's
your
that
back.
mindset because I might just wasting a week or so on my holiday trying to recover from this. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you had tattoos before or not. Just let me know. Would you rather get your tattoo at the beginning of your holiday or at the end?
If it's a small piece, I see by the end, but it's a big piece of the back.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a big tattoo, so it's a back piece.
because you're carrying your backpack too and everything, and
So is it better to get it at the beginning of your trip or at the end of your trip? Let us know. Yeah, guys. So if any viewers here has tattoos, let us know what you have. You know, what's your favorite tattoo? What's your worst tattoo? You know, like let us know down below. And if you want to have a tattoo in the future,
We could give you some advice. It's not like everyone's gonna have different takes to the advice. Like everyone's body's unique, so the tattoos will come nicely on certain skin, not on other certain skin, or the healing process will be better than the other person. But I think that's it for today's topic. And for next week's topic, we're gonna dive into, well, he's in a relationship. We're gonna dive into the dating scene because the market now is horrendous. And I think there's a lot to talk about on this one. I have so many people I know who are single, but the amount of stories about it from
oh, okay, well, we can have that. I got stories.
we got stories, but this is we'll talk about the current time and the previous time. If you enjoyed the show, like, comment, subscribe, just show some support, and then we'll catch you in the next one in a bit.